Tesla are finally back with a new version of the original car they launched in 2008. After years of being discontinued and out of production, it is back. Initially to be released in 2021, it is now being set back until 2023. In this video you will find out everything you need to know about the Roadster. But before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe and like the video. The Tesla Roadster is an upcoming all-electric battery-powered four-seater all-wheel drive sports car concept in development by Tesla Incorporated. Tesla has claimed that it will be capable of 0 to 60 miles per hour, 0 to 97 kilometers per hour, in 1.9 seconds, which would be quicker than any street-legal production car as of the announcement in 2017. The Roadster is the successor to Tesla's first production car, which was the 2008 Roadster. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has said that Roadster should ship in 2023. Musk said in a tweet that higher performance trim levels will be available beyond the base specifications, including a SpaceX package which would include 10 small rocket thrusters arranged seamlessly around the car, which would supposedly allow for dramatic improvements in acceleration, top speed, braking and cornering. Lotus deal to bridge Tesla Roadster production gap. Back in 2010, electric carmaker Tesla Motors had extended its agreement with British automaker Lotus to help bridge a gap in the production and sales of its only car, the Roadster. Tesla, which registered for an initial public offering worth $100 million in January, was facing a year or more of a shutdown of production of the sports car after 2011, due to tooling changes at an unnamed supplier. Lotus provided the Silicon Valley-based automaker with gliders, or partially assembled vehicles without the electric powertrain, and the new agreement will help keep Roadsters in Tesla showrooms for longer than it had previously planned. The earlier deal with Lotus, for 1,700 gliders, was set to expire in March 2011. With the extension, Lotus will provide at least 2,400 of the partially assembled vehicles. The agreement has been extended until December 2011, which helped it fulfill orders placed between 2011 and 2012, Tesla said in an amended Securities and Exchange Commission filing posted on Monday. A next-generation Roadster is not expected until at least a year after the launch of its lower-priced Model S sedan, which is due to be in production in 2012, Tesla has said. However, we now know that second generation of Roadster was a long way off. Tesla, which aimed to cash in on growing investor interest in battery-powered vehicles and green technology with its IPO, also provided updated financial numbers for 2009, when it made a $55.7 million loss, down from an $82.8 million loss in 2008. Tesla also said in the filing it had received $29.9 million as part of a loan facility from the U.S. Department of Energy. It was offered $465 million in low-cost loans to back the Model S electric sedan, which it will build in California. Tesla is a small player with a high-end profile and limited production, but hopes the Model S will broaden its potential market. From this, Tesla has moved a long way in the correct direction and now at looking at the second-generation Roadster after all these years. Here is what we know about the Roadster. Tesla Roadster confirmed for 2023 production. Cybertruck will also be pushed back to 2023, with Elon Musk citing pandemic and part supply issues. Production of the anticipated Tesla Roadster will be pushed back to 2023, meaning it will now be launched 6 years after its initial 2017 reveal. The delay was confirmed by founder Elon Musk at Tesla's annual shareholder meeting, where he attributed the delay to the effects of the COVID pandemic and issues with parts supply. The Roadster, which was set to return in its second generation, was previously delayed due to the development of the firm's new tri-motor powertrain and advanced battery technology, which are set to make their debuts in new Tesla saloon and SUV models. Musk added that Tesla's Cybertruck would also go into production in 2023. Most likely what we'll see is Cybertruck production in the next year and then reach volume production in 2023, he said. Hopefully by then we can be producing the semi-truck and the new Roadster in 2023 as well. We should be through our severe supply chain shortages in 2023. I'm optimistic that will be the case. The Roadster was due to touch down in 2020, with production later moved back to once the firm had finished construction of its Berlin Gigafactory, which is now completed. Prices are still expected to start from $250,000, about £189,000, for the first 1,000 models, which will be sold as Founders Editions. Subsequent units will be priced from $200,000, £151,020, with reservations available for £38,000. Tesla claims the Roadster will offer a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 1.9 seconds with 737 pounds-foot of torque, similar to that claimed for the Model S Plaid. The model is also touted to reach 100 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds and achieve a quarter-mile sprint in 8.9 seconds. The Roadster isn't the first Tesla model to be struck with delays. The Model 3 Saloon suffered production setbacks, and the firm's semi-lorry, now also due to go into production in 2023, didn't hit roads as planned last year. Elon Musk's Tesla Roadster still orbiting Mars? Astronomer explains why it isn't. Elon Musk's Tesla car is orbiting Mars, or so he claimed, until a scientist rebutted his claim. Like all things Musk, context is key here. In February 2018, Elon Musk's SpaceX shot a Tesla Roadster owned by Musk into space. Driven by a mannequin known as Starman, the car was attached to a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket in 2018. On December 6, 2021, Elon Musk wrote on Twitter, "My car is currently orbiting Mars." An ambitious statement, it's not entirely true. Last year, SpaceX claimed that the vehicle had made its first brush with Mars orbit. But according to Jonathan Dowell, an astronomer from the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics, the answer is no. Dowell went into reality check mode against Musk's claims, charting out the Roadster's orbital path in space. In essence, the vehicle is still orbiting the Sun, just bypassing parts of the Martian orbit around Sun. That's very different from orbiting Mars as a satellite would. Using NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory Horizon system, that will track the Falcon Heavy 001 second stage, to which Elon Musk's Roadster Tesla is bolted. The car was initially supposed to be locked into a circular orbit between Mars and the Sun. But the rocket instead ended up in a different path that takes it beyond the Martian orbit in some spots. To complete one orbit, the Roadster takes 557 days, even longer than Earth. According to Business Insider, the rocket would take at least millions of years before crashing. Earth would most likely be where the vehicle crashes. Other likely crash destinations include Venus or the Sun itself, sometime over the next 10 million years, at least according to researchers from the University of Toronto. A website also actively tracks the location of Musk's Roadster. Dowell's assessments are in line with what the website claims, suggesting that Roadster is indeed not orbiting Mars, to Musk's dismay. How much quicker is a Tesla with 3 jet engines strapped to it? This is somewhat of an unofficial preview of the upcoming Tesla Roadster that is supposed to feature rockets for extra boost. The promise of rocket thrusters stuck to the back of the upcoming Tesla Roadster has to be one of the automotive industry's strangest occurrences. The Roadster isn't here yet, but Tesla hasn't changed its plan to still offer this array of 10 booster rockets as an option for the upcoming sports car. The idea of what an electric vehicle that gets extra propulsion not via more torque sent to the wheels is quite intriguing, and we really don't know a great deal about how exactly it will work. Sure, there have been racing cars with fans around the vehicle, but those were there for aero reasons, not providing extra forward motivation. So how about strapping jet engines to the back of an electric vehicle? Do they actually give it a meaningful performance boost, or are they pointless to have? Well, Warped Perception's Matt Mika set out to answer just that, and he created a very well-made custom array featuring 3 small jet engines. He first tried running the vehicle using the engines alone, and with 2 of them working, his Tesla Model S P85 could maintain about 60 miles per hour, 96 kilometers per hour, on the highway. Then he proceeded to test how big an effect they have on the EV's straight-line acceleration. He did runs just on electric power alone, as well as with all 3 engines at maximum thrust, and his findings are interesting, but not surprising. With the engines running, the vehicle was around 1 second quicker to sprint to 60, although there were some variables that may have affected the result. However, the answer still seems to be that they do indeed improve acceleration, and shaving 1 second off the benchmark sprint time is still pretty impressive. Do you think that the Roadster will be hitting highways in 2023, or will it be longer? Will you order a Roadster? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.